What's the daily message for today? Grand Rising, everyone. How are you? I hope this message finds you well. Greetings to all of you. And may this message reach and be received by all those that it's supposed to reach and receive. Thank you all for your love and continued support. Today's daily message is about reminding you that it's very important to live with intention. And I know I say that a lot, and now it's starting to sound like really cliche, but it's really serious. Like when you think about it, we do so many things haphazardly. We get up in the morning, we drive the car, our mind wanders, we we're constantly in thought, and we're not or sometimes we're placed in areas of thought, and we're not experiencing life. And if you pay attention to that, you'll notice that there are many times where we're being like pulled, or we're being captured, in a sense, like captivated, stimulated, and things like that. And our mind wanders, or it takes us somewhere, or we're in motion and we're not doing things with great intent. Make sure that, I mean, even down to the simplest things, even down to like making a post or responding to a friend. We have a tendency, sometimes we can get so busy and we'll hurry up and respond to something, or we'll hurry up and read something and not really give it its full attention. But the point is to give it our full attention, because you'll find that over time, you'll do that and you'll create this energy of distance, and you'll wonder why you won't feel connected, and people won't feel connected to you because that energy is being created. This is meant to free a lot of people when it comes to some of your friends and businesses. Some of you turn your friendships into business partners, and that that is okay. That is okay. Uh, but just be mindful of the people that you do pull into your or your friends that you do pull into businesses and partnerships. Be mindful of how they handle conflict, because when things and it's also not, and it's also to seriously point to the fact that you're not someone to feel like you're walking on eggshells with your business partner or someone you're partnering with. You should be able to speak up. You should be able to talk through conflict and resolve conflict. And it should be a give and take partnership. You should feel like you're giving as much as you're receiving, and vice versa. And if someone doesn't feel that way, then they should start to speak up. And those can be difficult conversations to have. I'm gonna be honest with you, but if you come at it, that's where that intention come in. If your intention is to resolve the conflict and not make it personal, because you care about this person, and you want, and you know how to separate friendship and business and things like that, and it's not like, and it's not another person that's like victimizing you, then you can have these conversations openly, and just as I'm talking to you, can we talk about this? And this is how I'm feeling. And you can have those difficult conversations with grace and calmness and you can get your point across, and the other person can get their point across, and it can be resolved. It doesn't have to be a reality show episode. You know what I'm saying? But these experiences are meant to like help, help give you a level of freedom, in a sense of, knowing how to maneuver through these type of relationships, how to choose what's healthy in these type of relationships, how to be able to separate through those things, because some people can't separate friendship and partnership, or business. but I can but I can also say that, through the conflict, it is going to give you a level of healing, a level of support. You'll definitely, it'll definitely be used in areas of your business. Okay, if you can understand that your experiences through how you maneuver through the friendship and partnership or business, and this is not solely isolated to friends in business, but also how friends deal with you when you're in business. Our new entrepreneurs, or our folks that are starting businesses, or have new businesses, or have been in business for a couple of years. How are your friends dealing with your the close people, your close inner circle? How are those people dealing with you being in business? Do they support you? Do they share your posts? Do they come in on your lives? Do they buy your products? Or do they help advertise in some way? Do they help carry your products and help support your events when you're doing pop-ups and things like that? In what way are they helping to support you? So that is another avenue in which you need to look at. But this is all about living with intention, and it is about asking yourself, how you live with intention and how you show up for people too. And this becomes a full circle moment, because if you're not necessarily happy with how people show up or support you, ask yourself, how do you show up and support them? And if there's any discrepancy there, then that is an area in which that you can start to look at and assess some healing there. Okay, but yeah, definitely that, and definitely for my healers here. But yeah, y'all, this was a beautiful. I think, despite what was being said, I do think it was a beautiful reading, because I think it was designed to specifically pay attention to business, our relationships with business, our relationships in connection to business, but then personally, us, ourselves, how we show up for ourselves, how we live with intention. And like I said, that's down to the simplest things. That's down to any and everything. How you make breakfast, how you show up for your kids, how you, light your candles, how you show up for yourself. And it has to be in a place, in a space where you're really committing and giving to that energy, because that's where that energy starts, and that's where that energy comes from. You cannot ask yourself, why aren't things working for me, when you're sitting back and you're doing things so haphazardly? Why isn't my magic working? Why isn't when I light this candle, I don't feel the connection? These things aren't working for you because of the level of energy that you're putting into it. And you have to start asking yourself, am I really putting full energy? Am I blocking out the noise? Or am I listening to TV when I'm lighting my candles and I'm supposed to be praying over it? Am I Or am I paying attention to my child when they're talking to me, or am I thinking about all of the things that I have to do while they're speaking, and I had a halfway listen to what they said to me. It's about walking with intention, and those moments are very, 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 very important, because that is the energy that you are inputting, that is the imprint that you are putting into the universe, that is your strength, your power that you're putting out into the universe. And you cannot expect anything to work on your behalf, any manifestation to take place, any problem to be solved, if you're not being dedicated and putting full energy into what it is that you're doing, including listening, including talking, and including being on the phone, including, volunteering, including every step of everything that you do. Whew. Okay, that's it. That's it. I promise. Well, that last part came out of nowhere. All right, y'all. Y'all get the message now. I ain't gonna browbeat nobody. But I love y'all. Peace and blessings to each and every one of y'all. Y'all have an amazing Monday. And we'll talk soon. Love you. Bye.